Hey everybody, I hope you all had a great Easter. I'm here to give you a quick review on a new foundation that I've been using from Lancôme. It is, and get ready because it's a long one, Lancôme Miracle Cushion, Liquid Cushion Compact, Fresh Dewy Hydration, Absolute Weightlessness, and Glow. So if that wasn't enough for you, all you have to remember is cushion foundation. Now, this product has an SPF of 23, and it has the 4 little bubbles that it gives you for coverage, and it gives you 2 out of 4. So what they're claiming is that this is a light to medium coverage foundation. It is oil-free, which is wonderful for those who are looking for foundations that don't have any oil in it. And it also has an SPF of 23. So it's good for people that want something quick. And let me just tell you right off the bat, I actually love this foundation. I'm going to put a blog post up probably the same day that this video goes up, just so you guys can get some more in-depth pictures and swatches, things like that. And I'll also do a before and after of me with no foundation and then wearing the foundation as well, just so you can see the coverage that it gives. It comes in just a very basic compact. I won't hold it up much because I don't want to blind you guys with the reflection. It opens up and you do get a little almost like a rubbery sponge applicator. It's different than your basic applicator that you would normally get with a product like this. And what you're meant to do, the product is also sealed. So you kind of crack open the seal and you're left with this very spongy texture that's soaked with a liquid for the foundation. So what they recommend that you do is you dab the foundation applicator into this and then you slowly kind of blend it onto the skin. It's fine for me with touch-ups, but when I'm actually using this in the morning when I want to do my whole face, what I will actually do is take my Real Techniques buffing brush, and what I'll do, let me just grab the brush. I don't have a picture in that frame yet because I was going to be sitting in front of it anyway, but just so you guys know, that happened. The Real Techniques buffing brush, so it's just the Expert Face brush, and I'll just dip this right into the product and then dab it on my skin and then buff everything out. And I also really like using this with my beauty blenders. So this one you can just kind of dab in and then dab it onto the skin when the sponge is wet. It's definitely a light to medium coverage. It is buildable. So the first time that you go in, if you're not satisfied with the coverage that you get, you can definitely layer this on top of itself. And I've never, ever looked cakey with this foundation. The thing that I love most about this foundation is how actually liquid it is. It's seriously a water-like texture in that sponge. So you can really layer this on and get as much coverage as you want, but you still never look heavy. So the best thing I can say to describe it is, do you know the little baby hairs that everyone has on their skin? Even like in between their brows, it's just like kind of a peach fuzz of hair. No matter what liquid foundation you put on top of that, it's gonna make it look more apparent on the skin. This doesn't. Like, I can't super up close in the mirror, I still can't even detect that it's on my skin. So when they say a product like this is like second skin technology, it really is, because you truly can't even detect it. I'm in the shade 2 Beige Rose, and the color matches great for me right now. I think when I'm self-tanned I might need to add a little bit of a bronzer to it, but no big problem there. I do like to wear this with an extra concealer underneath of my eyes, and if I have a blemish or anything like that, I do go in for some more coverage there. But I've been wearing this seriously as my everyday foundation for about 2-3 weeks now, and I really love it. The good thing about this as well is that when you do run out of fluid in your actual sponge container, what you can do is you can just pop that piece out, and when you go to repurchase it, you don't have to purchase the entire thing over again. You can just purchase the refill for it. So what I'm going to do is in the blog post I'll have prices and everything available so you guys can see how much it is. This isn't going to be available on Lancôme counters until May, at least in Halifax. I'm not sure if the States or the UK get it first, which usually they do. Us in Canada, we usually have to wait a little bit longer for our cosmetics. But I really would give this an overall great rating. It's the second product I've tried recently from Lancôme that I'm absolutely in love with. The other one were their Shine Lovers, their new lipsticks. Those were incredible as well, so try those out if you guys haven't. Another tip that I would give when using this foundation is if you are going to use that little sponge that comes with the product, really just try to press it into the skin, because I find that if you're rubbing a little bit too much, what you're doing is you're just rubbing away the product and you're kind of working against yourself. But for morning time application, I really would recommend going in with something like the Real Techniques brush or a beauty blender, because I find that the overall finish is better and you get a little bit more coverage that way as well. So again, we'll do a quick recap. This is a cushion foundation from Lancôme. It gives a light to medium coverage that's definitely buildable, oil-free, SPF 23, and I really find as well to use a brush or the beauty blender with it and you'll get your best finish. Depending on your skin type, I have a definite dry skin type and this does not cling to my dry patches at all. It's honestly easily the most natural foundation that I have, but it still gives me enough coverage that I'm okay to wear it even for special events. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and when this hits the counters in May, be sure to check it out if you're looking for a new foundation. Bye! I should probably put a picture in that picture, hey? It's fine. I'll sit in front of it anyway. So, side story, you guys, now that we got all that out of the way. I was supposed to go to the Mace concert last Thursday here in Halifax, and he couldn't show up. What the hell is that? It said that he had passport issues and he couldn't get into the country, which, newsflash, if you're going to a concert and you have a performance booked in another country, maybe you might figure out that your passport is expired or whatever passport issues, felonies he had going on. Ugh. Top tracks for Mace, 15. I don't know if I can name 15 songs from Mace. That was my sister. Sorry sis, talk to you later. You guys, I need to buy a laptop. Can you believe that I do YouTube videos and I blog and I don't physically own a laptop? I had a Toshiba one and I gave it to my boyfriend. He had it for maybe like, I don't know, a week and a half, and he dropped it and broke the screen. And I bought a Samsung tablet and I've kind of been messing around on that. But I need a MacBook. I'm an Apple girl. What do you guys think about technology? Apple, Android, thoughts, wars?